Tucked away in the beautiful Rila Mountains lies one of the most important cultural, historical and architectural monuments in Bulgaria, Rila Monastery. Bulgaria's biggest monastery, founded in the 10th century by Bulgaria's first hermit, Saint Ivan of Rila. A hermit is a person who lives in solitude for religious discipline, and Saint Ivan of Rila lived in a cave without any material possessions. His students built this monastery close by to his cave, 1,147 meters above sea level, and it's one of 9 UNESCO heritage sites in Bulgaria. It's home to more than 60 monks and a sacred place for prayer, meditation and worship. We're now on part 21 of my world travel series and part 5 of my travels around Bulgaria. I've now officially left the capital city Sofia to come and stay at the monastery, and this location is also perfect for visiting one of the wonders of Bulgaria, Stob Pyramids. So stay tuned folks, in this video I'll not only be taking you around the monastery, Saint Ivan's cave for the cleansing of the soul, but you'll also get to witness this natural beauty and the incredible story behind it. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Dobro utro from a very, very rainy Rila Monastery. Today is my 3rd day here at the monastery. I extended my stay. Let me tell you about my journey here from Sofia. The journey was pretty simple, but you gotta hear this beautiful story of what happened whilst I was on the tram going from my accommodation to the bus station. So I'm on the tram and I do not understand which stop to get off at. I'm confused as hell, so I asked this elderly man that's standing in front of me for help. This man cannot speak a word of English and I have very, very broken Bulgarian. And I'm struggling to understand him, he's struggling to understand me, but with great difficulty, I managed to, in the end, understand what he was trying to tell me and I understood which stop I had to get off at. Okay, that's all done and dusted. I'm feeling a lot more confident now. Now, this is where it gets so sweet. This man's stop was before mine. So it gets to his stop, the door's open, and he's not getting off. He's rummaging around in his bag looking for something, and then he pulls something out, hands it to me in my hand, and then exits the tram and goes off on his way. And what he handed to me was this, a homegrown cucumber. Now you're gonna be watching this thinking, Asra, you're so silly, you made me watch this story about a cucumber, but it's really, really beautiful, right? So even though it was a cucumber and I didn't understand why he gave me a cucumber, it just touched my heart and I had this huge smile when I took it off him and I thanked him. I just knew there was something more to just a homegrown cucumber being handed to me. So I asked a Bulgarian friend of mine, and this Bulgarian friend explained to me, yes, it's a tradition by the elderly in Bulgaria, because the elderly Bulgarians, they love to grow their own fruit and vegetables. They love to give it away to others as a token of love. This, ladies and gents, is one of the main reasons why I travel. Yes, I get to see cool sights, amazing scenery, locations and islands that most people will never get to witness in their entire life. But it's moments like this, beautiful moments like this, is the reason why I love to travel. Beautiful moments with people, with the locals, understanding their cultures, their traditions, the way they think. So for breakfast today, we're having a cucumber. A homegrown Bulgarian cucumber. This is a really good cucumber. So anyway, after that amazing incident with the Bulgarian elderly man, I got to my bus station. The bus took about 3 hours to get to Rila Monastery. I got to the monastery, walked in and was like, whoa! Boom! The beauty of the monastery just hit me like that. I was just in awe, and I've seen a lot of beautiful places these last 2 months. I just can't explain the beauty of this monastery to you. Yes, it looks amazing on camera, but when you're here, and you get that vibe and you feel the atmosphere and you're mingling and interacting with the monks. The monks run the place, okay? This whole place is run by monks. It's just such a peaceful, beautiful area built up in Rila Mountains. I am literally in the middle of nowhere, but I'm loving it. I thought to myself that because I'm going to be going up into Rila Mountains very soon, I'm planning on spending a good few days in the mountains doing different hikes and treks. I should get a load of supplies and just be ready for my days in the mountains. Now, Like I said, I'm in the middle of freaking nowhere, so where is the closest supermarket? The closest big town to the monastery is called Blagiograd. So I got to Blagiograd from the bus from the monastery. There's a Lidl there. I did my shopping in the Lidl. So I'm with Julia over here. She's so lovely. She works over in one of the restaurants at the monastery, and because there's no buses taking me from Blagiograd back to the monastery, she's offered to pick me up and look after me and take me around. She took me out to eat. She took me to the center of Blagiograd. When we went for dinner, some of her friends turned up, and her friends were so cool. We had a great time. It's already recording, Marieva. So Julia has introduced me to some more of her friends. We're here eating sushi. I'm here with Marieva.
I really want to be on YouTube, so
As soon as I told her I'm running a YouTube channel, I was like, oh, I want to be on the channel. So here we are,
how are you
Marieva.
guys?
Then it gets better. If you've been following my videos of my travels for the last 2 months, you'll see that my Bulgarian friends around here, people that I've met, have been giving me different Bulgarian dishes to try. You guys should know Lubo by now, a friend that we made up in the mountains when we were in Startup Arnina. And this new Bulgarian friend of mine, he told me you do not leave Bulgaria until you've had boza and banitsa. It is crazy thunder and rain. Look at this. Whoa! Oh my god, that lightning was crazy. And I'm under this shelter with Julia and Danya. I've got myself for the first time boza and banitsa, right Julia? Yeah. Boza banitsa, which is a Bulgarian breakfast. Yeah. What do I say?
Mojili, banica and kuza.
Mojili, banitsa and boza. Mola. Koliko struva? Mojili kasava beleška? Благодаря. It smells really weird. This is boza. Right, look at her filming me as well. Oh, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's sweet. It's very strange, but it's not bad. It's not. People told me bad things, but it's not that bad. Dobre. Okay.
Huh?
Now this is a banitsa.
Yeah.
And this is pastry. Veše mnogo vkusno.
He thought that you should eat it while it's hot.
Oh, okay. Dobre, dobre. How do I say I am from England in Bulgarian?
Awesome. Hot London.
Awesome od London. Awesome od London.
Bravo.
Извинете, беше много вкусно.
You like it? Yes?
It's good. Have to eat it together.
Yeah.
Oh, it has cheese inside it.
Yes.
So cheese with something sweet. That is a strange combination.
Yes. Dobre.
Okay.
Dobre.
So I just had a traditional Bulgarian breakfast at 11 p.m. at night. Because that's what you do in Bulgarian timing, right, Julia? Yeah. Bulgarian timing. This lightning is insane.
Which one?
The lightning.
Yeah.
Wow. So yes, yesterday was a lot of fun hanging out with Bulgarian locals. Today I was planning on doing the St. Ivan Rilski hike, but it is chucking it down with rain. So we'll probably do the hike tomorrow. So the bus driver has dropped me off to a village called Stob, and I'm standing here in the actual middle of nowhere. I've got to say though, the bus journey from the monastery, Rila Monastery, to here, this village Stob, was so beautiful. It wasn't your normal bus journey, right? Driving through the mountains. I love this look, natural mountain water again. I'm assuming that every village here throughout the mountains will have water fountains like this everywhere, because all the villages are built upon the rivers and the streams, so everywhere you go in Rila Mountain it's going to be natural mountain water. Look at this, it's just abandoned house after abandoned house after abandoned house. These are broken down abandoned houses, literally out in the middle of nowhere, but I'm quite liking this. Let's see if I can get to my destination without any internet. This is so cute.
my new friend over here is telling me to go sit in the car. You want to sit inside?
Седни, аз ще снимам.
Ah, okay, so take a photo. This is so weird.
Пирамидите.
Oh, to Pyramid. You take me to Pyramid. Ah, goodbye, my friend. Ciao, ciao. Guys, look at my ride to the pyramids. This is what happens when you're traveling in Bulgaria. You say, Dobro utro.
Добро утро! Добър ден!
Bulgaria, Balkazi. And she's off. Ciao, ciao, Balkazi. So here's the car park, folks, and then this is where you pay. It will cost you 2 left to get in. And now we begin the hike up to the Stop Pyramids. I'm really excited to see these pyramids, right? You guys should know by now that my first country on my travels was Egypt. So obviously in Egypt I saw the ancient pyramids that are 5,000 years old, and today I'm seeing mini Stop Pyramids of Bulgaria. So it's going to be cool to make the comparison. There is no comparison, but it's cool to see both types of pyramids, Egyptian and Bulgarian. I can't believe I forgot my hat, my good old Grand Canyon hat. I can never do any hike without my hat.
Now, many of the sites in Bulgaria have legends linked to them, and Stop Pyramids are no exception. Despite these pyramids being one of the wonders of Bulgaria, they are more famous for their stories of tragic love. Now, there are multiple legends that the locals will tell you as to why the pyramids were formed. Allow me to share my most favourite one. A boy and girl from nearby villages were getting married. On the day of the wedding, the bride's side were travelling from her village to the groom's village. A bride would typically be covered throughout the wedding, so nobody would ever know what she looked like until after the wedding. However, a gust of wind lifted the veil of the bride, revealing her striking beauty that even the best man couldn't resist and tried to kiss her. At this point, the gods that were watching were so appalled at this blasphemous behaviour that they immediately turned everyone into stone. And that, ladies and gents, is what formed these pyramids. They say that if you look close enough, you can tell who the bride was, the children, and these pyramids here with the flat tops are said to be what would have been people's hats.
From what I'm aware of, this route is an easier route, but it takes a bit longer, so it's been made for elderly and the disabled. Whereas this route here, this is the route we're taking. It's a lot harder, but we can do it. Okay, you can start to see why they've created a separate route for the elderly and for disabled, because this does get rocky and steep. That is the car park where we started, right there.
After finally arriving, I was pleasantly surprised to find that you can even climb higher above the pyramids.
Up and it gets steeper. Wow, look at it, this is like the ledge of death. If you fall off, you go into the pyramids. Made it to the top. That really is the ledge of death right there. So I believe we've now reached the highest point. I made some new friends all the way from Italy. Hey. And it's windy. I'm in the car now going back to the monastery. The two lovely Italian ladies that I met on the hike, we've got Vicky who's driving, we've got Marie who's navigating. They very kindly offered to drive me back because they're going to be staying in the monastery tonight as well. So when we get back, we're going to do another hike together and then chill out. So myself, Vicky and Marie, we're back at the monastery now and we're about to do the hike up to Saint Ivan Rilski's cave, and apparently this is the cave where Ivan Rilski the saint, he used to live there, and he'd fast, he'd pray, meditate. Once you're inside the cave, there's a chimney hole you can go up, and once you go through that chimney hole, they say your soul is purified. So we're going there to purify our souls, right? A point you guys need to know, we were on our way, then had to go back to the car because you cannot show your legs. So you can see us now. We found it, girls, finally found the hike. Okay girls, get ready to sweat. This is gonna be 20 minutes of just steepness through the woods. Oh, this looks very interesting now. This is not for the elderly or disabled. So we made it to the chapel in one piece. Okay, so now we're going around the back to the cave where the saint used to meditate and used to fast, and this is where apparently he lived. Is this the cave? Oh, amazing. I'm going up the chimney hole now, and apparently whoever goes through this chimney hole after coming out, you're pure. Whoa, I've got to crouch. I literally can't see anything. There's steps up here as well. Oh my god, is that the chimney hole? I don't know if you can see it, there's a ladder right there. That's a ladder. Wow, that, guys, is the chimney hole. So once we go through that, girls, we're purified. I might do this twice to be double pure. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to fit with my backpack. Okay, I'm going to have to take my bag out. We're all going to have to take our bags off. This is going to be a really, really tight squeeze. I can hear a bee. Am I pure yet? Okay. Whoa, should I take the backpack now? There you are. Can my hand reach? Grazia. Still got a little way to go. And I'm doing this with a camera. That is pure dedication.
Second time. Hey. How do you feel?
I now feel like a saint. Oh, I can see you changing. You're purifying. Wow. How do you feel? You look like a new woman.
I feel different, seriously.
It's very, very claustrophobic.
It used to be where I put the car keys because if they were in my trousers, I lost them.
That was such a cool experience. Hey ladies, do we look and feel any different? We're pure now.
Super pure.
We're officially, our souls are purified. Marie just really made me laugh, right? She said that now that we're purified, we can go and sin, and after we've sinned, no problem, we just come back here to get purified again. So it'll be like a cycle. Sin, purify, sin, purify, sin, purify.
Why not?
You'll see here, guys, these pieces of paper are all prayers that people have written, and they leave it here at St. Ivan Risky's area. So back at the monastery now, I'm just going to spend my last evening walking around and taking in the beauty of this monastery before I have to leave tomorrow morning. So my room is one of the doors on the right, and all of this area here, guys, so you see these hallways and going up the stairs up there as well, all of this is only available to residents. If you're not staying here, you're not allowed to walk these corridors, so to call it. I don't know what to call it. Let's call it a corridor. There is something so peaceful and so beautiful about this place. Just everywhere you look, every angle is like a postcard. I just love how this monastery has been built, tucked up away in the mountains. We're up in Rila Mountains. I see the mountains all around us. It's just such a beautiful location. Yes, I'm in the middle of nowhere, but that's what I love about this place. Here, natural mountain water, and they have a ladle so I can drink with. This water tastes amazing. I need this in my own back garden. It's amazing. I never need to buy water. I just constantly fill up from here. No matter what time of the day, it could be 2 o'clock in the morning, I need some water. I come down and I grab this. I'm now going up the monastery tower. I think this is the third set of steps I'm climbing. Fourth flight of steps. Ah, we're now at the top, I think. Okay, so I believe this is it. I can't go any higher. It is cool, this tower, look at that. Okay, walking into the actual monastery. Get ready to be blown away by the art on these walls. I'm not allowed to film inside the church, so you're going to have to come here yourself to see it. Trust me, you need to come here to see it for yourself.